So can there still be more upside in some of these, Singapore medical plays, right? We're looking at, the glove makers, or maybe, manufacturing of those medical devices and equipment, PPE and all that. There are some names that we have covered previously, and they are, just 3 stocks out. They are still in my watch list, and they are Riverstone, all right, Top Glove, right, the glove makers, and also Medtecs, right, manufacturing of those medical equipment. Hey guys, Joey here, top tier advisor in Philips Securities and chief trainer at Trading Impossible. So over the past few months, where we have seen these stocks, like Riverstone, all pushing up by more than 30, 50%, some even more than 100%. All right, but the thing is, some profit taking came back over the past few weeks, and a lot of people have asked me, Joey, is it time to start loading up again? I mean, can we still see more strength in these counters, or is it over because now there are some talks of a vaccine or some treatments being found soon, right? And that's where we started to see some profit taking in these counters, right? So I think it really depends on if these counters are still being supported at some of the key support levels, and of course some of them, their trend might have returned from an uptrend to a downtrend in the short term, so you want to be careful. But I'll be looking at just 3 counters today, whereby you can take a look at some of the levels whereby it still looks quite okay, but of course you want to have a plan, because right, these counters have gone up by more than 50 to 100%, some of them, right, over the past 3 to 4 months, right? So this is what we covered right now as of the 31st of August 2020. So just at the beginning of August, we had some upside targets that were drawn for Riverstone right over here. This was about 5th of August. You can see that we kind of broke above that $4 mark, and some upside targets that were drawn by about 20% towards this very key target at about $5. Let me just zoom it in for you right over here. So $5 target, more than 20% upside, and this was about the beginning of August, right? But as I mentioned, we started to see a bit of profit taking coming back, and today is the 31st of August, and we want to see where are we right now, and if the uptrend can still continue. So right now we're currently trading about $4.10 for Riverstone. Look at this, $4.10, and yes, we did see some profit taking coming back as it approached that $5 target just at the beginning of August, and we started to sell down right all the way to about $3.50. So quite a good rebound, came back from about $3.50, and the reason for many of these medical stocks selling down was because of hopes of a vaccine being found, and perhaps we might not need many of their services and products anymore, and that's where people took this opportunity to kind of sell down these medical plays, right? So Riverstone is one of them that was sold off as well, and buyers started to come back and bargain hunt again. Alright, so right now we're currently trading at about $4.10. So I would say is that over the past 1 week, we are seeing some good support coming back for this company, Riverstone, at about $3.90, right? $3.90 to about resistance wise at about $4.30. So $3.90 to $4.30, I would say about a 40 cents range in that sense over the past 1 to 2 weeks, right? So the support is still looking good for now above $3.90, but just take note, because many of these counters have gone up. I mean, it was like about $1.50 to $2 just in May, and now currently we're about $4 So it has gone up by quite a fair bit. I would say more than 100%, right? And this is where people might want to take this opportunity to also sell down whenever there are any negative news. Okay, so if you're looking to buy, right, make sure you have a plan for counters like these, because you don't want to just buy and and hope that it will just go up or the uptrend can continue. I think it's okay to buy, but you want to have a plan. All right, the thing is, you want to have a plan to make sure that you get out if, in case many of these key support levels were to be broken. You want to get out. You want to protect your profits. If you've bought like all the way at the bottom, you're already sitting on huge profits, you want to have a plan to get out. Okay, so right now support level is about $3.90, then about $3.50. So right over here you can see that the short-term moving average, the 20 days moving average, is still sloping upwards, right? But prices are like kind of like this, testing up and down these support levels. So in terms of the short term, yes, I mean, it's still looking good, but right now the fact that prices have kind of gone down back below that 20 days moving average, there might be some short-term weakness. And when I say that, I mean that each time it rebounds back to this resistance about 430, that's where sellers can come back again, right? So in this range, 40 cents range, as I mentioned, you want to make sure you have a plan in case that 390 were to be broken. We can also hit back down towards that $3.50. That was where we headed to just about the middle of August. Okay, so this is Riverstone. Just take note of some of the levels, right? If we do see a bit more bullish actions coming back, just above that 430 to like 440 level. I think that's where, hopefully we can see the uptrend continue. We might start to retest, or our targets can be reiterated back towards that $5 level, right, which is what we drawn just at the beginning of August. We kind of hit our target and came back down. This is what we expect again if we do see some bullish actions coming back just above the 430 to 440 level. So this is top glove as of the 31st of August as well. All right, we are seeing it trading at about $8.53, right, just before the market opened. And right now I would say support wise is quite clearly at about the $8 mark, and look at this upward sloping channel support line right over here that's been holding since May, and that's where many of these medical counters started to push up. Support wise about $8, because look at this green line, upward sloping green line, is also kind of coincides with this $8 level. All right, so in terms of the longer term trend, yes, it's still pretty much pointing up for now. All right, you can see that this red line, the 100 days moving average, is still pointing up. This blue line is still pointing up as well, and it's a very gentle, I would say, uptrend in the mid to long term. But of course, in the short term, we can also see a bit of profit taking coming back. In this case, right, the resistance right now would be at this $9.50 level. Right, this is $9.50 level. You can see that we kind of sold off just at the beginning of August. Same thing like the medical plays like Riverstone, we sold off at the beginning of August because there were some talks about a treatment of vaccine being found. That's why people use this opportunity to kind of sell off many of these medical plays. Right, so 950 would be a level, right, resistance whereby we can potentially see some profit taking again, right? So if you're looking to accumulate on dips, if you've gotten out, right, I mean right over here, there might be some upside targets from about $8 towards that 950, all right, about $1.50 range, and that's where some selling can happen again. All right, but just take note, I mean, in order for the uptrend to continue, we really need to really get past this 950 to $10 mark, right? And that's where you can potentially see our upside targets reiterated. Okay, so this is top glove as of the 31st of August 2020. Another medical play would be this company called Medtecs, right? Also a manufacturer and distributor of some of the medical devices and equipment, right? And we also see some profit taking coming back right around that $2 mark, right? Just at the beginning of August, mid of August, right over here, a bit of a bearish candle here, all right? And we kind of sold off all the way back down, and right now I would say we're trading at about $1.52, right? So where is the support that's coming back right now? So over the past, I would say 1 week, we started to see a bit of support coming back about the 140 to 150 level, right? This is for Medtecs. The uptrend still looks quite alright in terms of the mid to long term trend, alright? The uptrend still looks okay, but in terms of the short term, just take note, we can see profit taking as well whenever you hit to any of those key resistance like the $2, right? So right now, 140 is a support level, and this 20 days moving average, the green line right over here, you can see this green line, it also coincides with the 140 level. So that's where some support is coming back right over here from 140 all the way to about 160. That would be a good support level. But I think right now, some temporary resistance at about 160. We really do need to get past that first in order to head back all the way to about that $2 level, whereby some profit taking can happen again. Right, so Medtecs, as I say, you have gone up by quite a fair bit, right, from like 40 over cents just in June, right, to about $1 right now. So you want to be careful. You make sure you have a plan for if you are looking to accumulate or buy many of these counters. Make sure you have a plan in case the support level, like in this case, if that 140 were to break down, we might start to see more weakness coming back in the short term all the way to like 120 or maybe even $1. Right, so make sure you have a plan if you're looking to get in on many of these medical play, in this case Medtech. So if you like this video, be sure to smash the subscribe button, right? Hit the notification so that you will be alerted when any new videos like this comes out, and I look forward to share with you a bit more on some of these stocks in the Singapore market. They have more upside potential, maybe even downside potential, right? So you can take a look at this stock. So Joey here, thank you so much for watching.